The Bellevue College Parent Education Program is all about parents and children learning and growing together in a community of learners. With our infant and toddler programs, parents attend every class with their child. For children ages 3 and up, the parents may drop off on some days and stay to volunteer in the classroom on other days. Every program has both a parent educator and a children's teacher, and we work together to support the learning needs of all of our students. Our programs serve families and children from birth to age 9. Classes run during the school year. We are hopeful that our classes will be able to meet in person starting this September, or as soon as it is possible. We have several locations all over the East Side, so you can find one in your community. You'll find that over the years you'll run into people you met in our program again and again, on soccer teams, in dance classes, and at school. Let's look briefly at the 4 types of programs we run. Later on, we'll offer breakout rooms where you can learn more about each program. For each of our classes, you'll see an age range listed. That is how old the child is in September when the class starts. In our infant program, they start the year as babes in arms, and by the end of the year, crawling, cruising, and walking. Our wobblers start off the year cruising or walking on wobbly feet and then gain so many skills as the year progresses. We have first-year toddler programs for children who are between 12 and 23 months this September. Our second-year toddler programs are for children who are 2 to 3 years old. These children make such huge leaps in independence and life skills during these years. We have 7 co-op preschools in 6 East Side cities. Children go to preschool several days a week for sessions that last around 3 hours. It's just enough time to get all the benefits of a preschool experience, but still leave many free hours in the week for your family to have their own adventures. Our Arts and Science Enrichment Labs meet in Bellevue. Many families join these in addition to a co-op preschool or an elementary school, and these classes supplement the child's learning in art or in science with tons of hands-on activities. Let's look at a few things that all of our classes have in common. What sets us apart from all other programs is that 2-part focus on both parents and children learning and growing together. We focus on the whole child, making sure we touch on all areas of development. Unlike a gymnastics class, a music class, an art class, or a story time elsewhere, we do it all. And we do it in the context of play, so our children have the chance to build social skills, problem-solving skills, and emotional resilience. Our hands-on activities and craft projects are not about recreating the teacher's idea. They're about learning foundational skills and building creativity, which is also nurtured through music, art, imaginary play, and reading fabulous stories. All of this learning takes place in an environment where their parents are welcomed and where they're surrounded by other caring adults. We know that children learn best when they feel safe and happy, so having all of these learning opportunities in one familiar, comforting environment allows them to absorb it all. Parents also benefit from our classes. This is a college-level class in parenting. You'll participate in parent education discussions on child development, discipline, emotion coaching, and lots more. Participating in the classroom is the lab experience. You'll have the chance to observe many different children and learn from how the teachers interact with them to guide their learning. The parent educator is available to you for any questions you have, and she knows both you and your child well, so can provide advice tailored to your unique situation. In discussions, as you discuss the highs and lows in parenting, you'll give and receive peer support from other parents, and you'll make connections to other families, some of whom may become lifelong friends. Let's take a look at some pictures from our classes in action. You'll see pictures of children of all ages, because one of the joys of our program is that we're kind of a one-stop shop. You can join us at birth and then for the next 9 years keep coming back. We'll support your child's ever-changing developmental needs and your parent skill building for all of those years. Let's start with art. You can see here that our focus on process, not product, yields delightful and diverse results. And we do lots of fun, messy art that you might be hesitant to try for the first time on your own. All our classes include a group time. These feature music, both singing and instrument play, movement, like lap bounces and parachute play, stories in the form of finger rhymes, felt boards, puppet shows, and picture books. And our older children have a show and tell time to practice sharing their thoughts with others. We do lots of building and engineering practice with blocks and all sorts of other materials. We have dress-up clothes and imaginary play materials for the children to role-play their everyday experiences and their wildest fantasies. We have large motor equipment inside to allow the children to practice climbing, sliding, jumping, throwing, and more. Most of our sites also have outdoor areas and playgrounds for more active play. We've got shape sorters and puzzles and train tracks, and our teachers set up all sorts of fun small motor challenges using household tools like picking up pom-poms with salad tongs. Children learn best when all their senses are engaged. There's nothing better for little ones than sensory play, getting their hands into loose materials, scooping, pouring, stirring, and dumping. Children are fascinated by the world around them. We give them lots of opportunities to explore ideas from the world of science. Our science enrichment classes have this as a particular focus, but we bring STEM concepts into all of our classes. We offer lots of opportunities for children to explore letters and books, numbers and shapes, how to sort and how to count, and all sorts of other skills that prepare them for future academic learning. Plenty of time for free play allows children to interact with each other, learning how to invite someone else to play with them, how to share and take turns, and how to negotiate conflicts. In our parent education discussions, we cover all the key challenges for each age group. So in the infant class, that might be sleep, feeding, and crying. For toddlers, it's tantrums and toilet learning. For preschoolers, it's supporting social skill building and school readiness. At the elementary level, we'll include how to build the school-to-home connection to best support the child's learning. And at all levels, we talk about how you can become the kind of parent that you want to be. We know that there's no one right way to parent, but we all benefit from having a variety of tools in our parenting toolbox. Here is our team of educators. In this picture, you're looking at over 200 years of combined teaching experience in the parent education program. And no, that's not an exaggeration, 200 years. And amongst us, we have parented over 40 kids, plus cared for multiple grandchildren. Our families include people with a wide range of identities, different racial backgrounds, abilities and disabilities, genders and orientations. We are actively engaged at this time in discussions about equity and inclusion and striving to learn from each other's experiences and reaching out to people who are not represented on our team. Our parent educators and children's teachers work together as a strong and supportive team, so you benefit from all that experience as we support you on your parenting journey. You can learn more about our program anytime at www.bellevuecollege.edu/parented. Registration for fall is open now.